back. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, guys, gals, non-binary pals, welcome back to the CappingTV Summer Brawl. We are straight in onto a mid-fight that already happened. My name is Wandom. Joining you from all the way in Europe, I've got frydog with me, however. New Zealand legend, Kiwi legend, here to help me, take me through.
It looks like... Yeah.
Hopefully he finds the unmute button and mumble.
Oh wait, what the fuck?
As I can see him talk on a microphone. We'll figure it out. LAN is LAN, but we are on mid. We are watching Tombo's Kittens and Gnomber Zeets. Yes.
Okay, thank God.
Hello, frydog. How are we doing?
This is my first cast, I swear. What's up? I'm good. Looks like, yeah, you're right. Mid-fight just happened. It looks like altombo's Kittens, they managed to win it. They're holding mid. They're trying to push through now. It's a very disastrous Uber trade. Altombo's Kittens pushing in onto second. Both mids went down, but
it's a really weird push, though. They lost their medic as they just started the push anyway. Just because of the player numbers, they decided to take it forwards anyway. But it honestly means that they probably could take second here. But there's a medic up for both sides now. About 10% advantage here for altombo's Kittens. Not the end of the world if you are Gnomber Zeets. I think frydog, if you're like me, people are starting to wake up. It's still like 6:45, so like not a ton of people will be awake. But are there some names on both of these teams we should like look out for? You have time. We have a Gullywash stalemate.
Yeah, I think Doctrine, definitely a very strong demo man. Definitely watch out for them. And also the World's Combo Scout. It's his second season. He's just played one season, but he's a real up and comer. He's showing he could be playing Inter next. He just won Inter last season actually, so he's a very strong player considering he's just played one season. So keep an eye on him. It looks like Tricker just went in for a sack. Didn't manage to get much of that.
Yep. And sack doesn't really honestly accomplish too much. Does a lot of damage, but actually just the spam coming forwards from Pride there makes the Uber charge just come out straight of Apple-Juice. And that's actually a terrible trade in River. So many members just going down here on the red side instead.
And
now
coming in from behind, trying to go for a big bomb. Doesn't manage to get much of that, sadly. And like you said, not a very good trade. Not a lot happened with that.
It's 2 soldier kills, though. They're looking to still be aggressive in River here. This is such a weird trade as the soldiers are coming forwards. Spoon comes out, and it's a kill onto a scout. Now Space does get 1 kill. It's a kill onto the Demo Man as well. That means that now, with these 3 players going down, it should just be the Gnomber Zeets holding on to last. Potentially even more. They have a lot of players here. They also have an Uber advantage.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to push out now. Corey and Appa pushing in through River, just going on the top. Looks like they just want to cap the point. They're not trying to push out. That's probably a smart decision considering altombo's Kittens players are spawning. It looks like, no, GN's holding quite close choke. Oh no. Thought he'd maybe go for a trade there.
It is definitely looking a bit like a trade angle, I say. They lose 1 soldier already. Scout trying to peek through big door, but never mind. There's just 1 soldier hiding a drop, and Apple-Juice, he's so low! It isn't quite crater, but he's 21 HP in such a terrible position. The rest of his team is going to get taken down because the medic hiding in a corner. Now Counter is just coming out onto Wills, finds a cleanup clear onto the Demo Man. It's 2 dead now. Make it 3 for these red players here. They just have to try and get onto CC, but he's so far away. It'll be very difficult here.
Just adds up now, trying to take a fight. Ooh, managing to take out Kuiris there. Great frag for him. Trying to get onto CC. Does manage to get him quite low. Not managing to pick up that frag though.
So, this is a weird spot right now if you're the red team, right? Because yes, you're down a sizable Uber advantage, about 50% ad in the end, but it makes it a bit... makes it a lot harder for the red team to actually try and do anything right now, right? Because you have to play so safe. This advantage also means that there's also a world where you kind of want to kill the medic. They're getting aggressive into River. Not really sure if I agree with just sending your scout and a medic into River with that amount of time left. And Demo Man aggressive in lobby. He's taken down.
That's really bad. That's really, really bad. Looks like altombo's Kittens pushing in, using in through main. Got to take out the heavy, Audax Heavy. Ending top right. Not managing to get any more frags. Soldier bomb shot coming in, not managed to pick up much.
That's just a very nice little round there for altombo's Kittens, who take themselves a nice little 1-0 lead here on Gullywash. We didn't get to watch the last mid-fight, so we just have no context for what went down. So, frydog now. Let's just pretend this is the first mid-fight here.
No one's ever seen this before, or we haven't at least. Maybe the stream has. It looks like Doctrine is doing a lot of damage on the ground here, not really shooting across the other side, but Will's pushing forward with him. And a big bomb from Pride, just absolutely pincering the enemy team. Beats Gian and Ants all going down. The Pride is
looking
doing
to
so
try
much
and go
work.
in for some reason. This is such a weird push. Instead of taking so much damage, just committing to leaving and choke, they try to go in with the scouts. Really just doesn't work. Everyone's so very low. And that is a blue team that is looking so nice on mid.
Yeah, it looks like there wasn't much positioning for Gnomber Zeets. So Doctrine wasn't really doing a lot at the start of that mid, at least. They definitely could have done something with that.
Yeah, it was... I mean, honestly, it just felt like they had zero positioning on mid, right? They tried to go in. They didn't really have anything to work with. The soldier bombs come in, pincer them, as you said, does so much damage to the mid choke. Such a nice mid. They have a giant advantage here as well. Only 35% for Apogee, and the Uber's just going to come straight in through shutters, actually. One kill already onto the soldier, but the follow-up kill onto the demo man makes it really hard to hold this point. It's just a heavy, a soldier, and a medic on the point, and the heavy gets shut down. It's 5 members on the point, and that is a very, very clean round.
Another clear-cut Uber. It's a very great Uber. I want to see what are Gnomber Zeets got to do in response to these... Sorry, what is it? Altombo's kittens mid-fights.
Yeah.
Because Pride has been doing a lot of damage just with some great bombs on the kittens, or at least on the last one. Maybe we'll see some early aggression from them, maybe.
There's actually a kill onto Doctrine pretty much immediately, and that makes it a lot more difficult for the blue team to try and hold on to mid. I say that, but a spoon kill onto the enemy demo man means that now there's just a lot of red members stuck in enemy banana, and they're all going to get cleaned up eventually. CC doesn't get taken down by the scout. It's another wipe. Trading a soldier, trading a demo man for a mid wipe. Take that every day of the week.
Oh, it looks like we're going to be right back. We need to fix some of sound issues, so bear with us.
Yep.
Alright, we are back. I think we've fixed everything now, hopefully, fingers crossed. And it looks like Altombo, they got full Uber ad. Did Ants manage to get a force in lobby? I didn't see that. Oh.
This is not a good fight they're taking here. They're trying to get in, finally. Now they've managed to convert it into 2 kills, but losing your medic and your demo man before you're even really going in makes this push very difficult for the blue team. They're still honestly managing to make it work just off sheer player ad. They're taking the fights, and there's just so much point presence. Snark not able to get on it there. That is a 3-0 now.
That last bit nearly worked really well, but Beats, like you said, he got hit by the mean spoon, but he rolled out on his own side, and then the rest of his team rolled out onto their side. I think there was a bit of a maybe miscommunication there. Beats also not very experienced emo, maybe he didn't realise. We'll see. It looks like Beats is rolling out their side this time. You've got to go for the early aggression. I think that's a smart play. That's what you want to do. Ants and Audax taking some really good early space. Big bomb from Tricker onto the... Not managing to take him out,
You say that they're wanting to take the space, but now they have none of it. They're all just stuck on the low ground here. Medic tries to go up his own elbow. It just doesn't really work, unfortunately. It gets cleaned up. It's just one scout alive, 40 HP. Can't make anything work. And that is a mid-victory once again for the Altombo's kittens here. They're looking mighty fine. I'm going to be honest. They're looking good.
It's just they lost that in the first. It's such a shame they lost it in the first few seconds. But those, if you play their side, you need to be able to take that ground very fast. Uber, and you can't be faffing around too much. And I guess they just lost some crucial players, so they got to take the enemy side.
There's a scout solo coming in onto lobby here, as the Uber actually was pulled out of CC, but I'm going to use the entire thing to take down Snark here. Using it to kill one demo man is just, I don't even know if it's enough, but it is allowing the rest of the blue team to get in. Medic is completely called out here. So much damage comes across from these soldiers, and it should just be a crunch here. The rest of the follow-up is coming through. One medic stuck in a corner, one scout and shutters, but a whole blue team is just on to that point.
I'm not sure what what Gnomber Zeets can do here. Are we going to see one more their side mid? Let's find out.
Yeah, it's they just need to find any answer. They've tried a bunch of things throughout the whole game here, but they've just not been able to find any mid fight that really is working for them. This time around, it's actually the blue team electing to play the enemy side right now. One soldier can bomb across, deal decent damage to Demo Man, but there's so much space taken for this blue team. Yes, there's a red team trying to take high ground, but they're losing the DM fights, and they don't have anything. They're so slow to mid compared to the enemy. They just managed to take the space. Soldier doesn't even get CC. He's 20 HP. He's alive and well and kicking.
Well, at least Gnomber Zeets are having fun. At least it looks like we've got a last hold here. Altombo's Kitten's taking a lot of space very early in River, or at least Prydog. Maybe he's going to try to go for a cheeky play. It's quite close. He could also be taken out if Gnomber Zeets in there. He's quite isolated.
It's a bit difficult, right, to go for any real play here as a soldier, unless you're just kind of trying to rush under onto point. That sentry gun on the right side makes it really difficult for him to try to come in. He's still posturing around River, but honestly, the soldier stack shouldn't really work. They're setting a scout underneath right now. The Uber comes forwards as well. Sticky does a decent job of denying it, but Demoman still gets forwards. Sentry gun now taken down. There's a scout trying to take the fight in under. Actually does take down the Demoman. Heavy shot down as well. And now it's so much point aggression here. The soldiers are just not that healthy. Medic stuck in spawn. It's a 5-0 for Altombo's Kittens. They take it over Gnomber Zeets in pretty commanding fashion.
Pretty decisive, I'd say. I think they're just losing on the mids. Maybe we're going to see the closer game if it was just a rollouts, really, I guess, right? I'm not even sure.
Yeah, honestly. It really honestly just felt like they couldn't make anything happen on the mids. They got they were much slower, and they left so much space for the enemy team, and that unfortunately just kind of lost them the game.
Positioning is the the name of the game, of course. Very important, very key factor. I think are we going to see some logs? Maybe, perhaps.
We might see some logs eventually. We'll figure it out. I have a stream feed open. It's the opposite side of the camera. Oh, there we go, guys. Look at this. Look at us. Whoa. Some logs. What stands out to you?
Actually, take a look.
I'm seeing a Wills doing a lot. That's a 456 DPM scout log. It's a lot of damage. As well.
I guess he's just he's denying all the soldiers, and also putting in some work. He was really trying his best. Good on him.
He really was, but it's very difficult. We've got Yorch though on the floor on ground zero. He's gonna interview some players here.
Yeah.
Hey, there we go. All right, we got the Wills interview. One half of the 50% of a person that is here today. The other half's over there on the main stage. How does it feel to be on the floor when your brother's on the stage?
I feel like I should be in his position, to be honest. I think he's a little bit washed, and his team carries him, basically.
Who in particular carries him?
Lachlan. Lachlan's a beast and a dollar, yeah.
I think that's very, very reasonable, honestly. You want to talk about this game that just happened? How'd you guys go?
Well, I mean, my logs were pretty good, which is like a rare occurrence.
And that is the only thing that matters, isn't it?
Yeah, I only play for logs. So if you would have seen on every single last push, it would have just been me going for kills and not the points, so...
Very, very good. Wills, anyone you want to throw under your bus on the team? Who should we talk to next? CC wants it, man. Come on. CC, you're on stream. How are you, bro?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing good. You're the first person that's asked me that today. Thank you. That's why you're the best of us. You want to talk about how your game just went?
I got carried.
How do you get carried as the medic? That's the whole point.
I just beaming all the fantastic teammates and we win.
You're so egregiously positive. This is not content, CC. This is
like I actually do nothing. I actually just beam. Especially.
It's something for people to remember as well.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, your faces are on stream. What the heck?
I got nothing that I can give you here. He's too bloody nice.
We're just hanging out.
Yeah. Nothing much. I'm just doing.
Oh, we're live? Yo!
Is this your first land?
Are we live?
Yes, this is my first land.
I think we're
How are
live.
you finding it?
Wow. I am finding it very fresh and happy.
We're getting patched in apparently.
This is so nice. This is so wholesome.
Thank you.
Can they hear us?
Particularly you want to shout out?
Charles,
Yo!
Pride, Alex, Wills, and Trigger.
I'm trying to hear what they're saying.
Very nice.
Who's from your team should we interview next?
I think Trigger is the next one.
The least distance I have to walk, so fair
We'll just
enough.
keep talking, I
Trigger,
guess.
how are you?
Very good, mate.
Hello?
Very good.
Yeah. Do you want to spin around? And
Yo,
walk
George,
through the
bro.
Cam a little bit. This is doing very well on the camera, by the way. Yeah. All right. How was the
Yo,
game?
George,
Yeah, the
bro,
game
what's
was
up?
really good. Really easy, actually.
George.
How long do you spend maintaining your goatee every day?
I don't think you can hear us, dude.
At least, I don't know, 10 minutes. Mate,
It's more like a 20-minute job, man. It's good.
I'll just keep saying his name. George,
10 minutes, I'll just say. Maybe you just really practiced at it. I don't know. Any other care tips for it? Do you like oil it or anything?
yeah, beard oil is really good.
Any particular brand?
No particular brand. Just whatever you can get on hand is really good. Just anything to keep it really fresh and really moist. That's really good. Most important.
Fresh, moist, and smelling good, Trigger. That's what we like to hear, mate. All right, who do we interview next from your team?
Cool for sure. Cool over there.
Alrighty. And away we go. Cool Everest, you're on a post-game interview. No, that wasn't a question. That was a statement.
Okay, I don't know what to say.
All right. How was the game? How's the land been going for you so far?
That's good. Like, I did well the first game. I died to a lot of saws and trains the second one.
Look, it happens to the best of us. So I've been told it didn't happen to me, though.
Okay.
I wasn't. All right. Well, CC's too positive, so we're going to get some drama out of you. Who's anchoring your team hardest so far? Who's the onliner out of the six of you?
Oh, probably not Wills. Totally not Wills. He just got 34% beam and destroyed.
That's degeneracy. 34% beam on land for the scout. That's just tragic. Very good. Who are you guys looking forward to playing against the most, do you think? Have you guys played against Alt's team yet? The Battle of the Twins?
We have not, but I'm also not quite looking forward to it just because Alt's team's kind of sacked.
Yeah, they are a little bit nerdy, aren't they? I didn't want to say it, but like, there's a pretty smelly corner of the venue over there, isn't it?
Yeah.
I can't believe you said that about them.
Yeah, the whole stage.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
Yeah.
We
I
have
don't have any
no
questions. I don't have any questions. Let them do this one.
We have Doctrine. Big
Oh, okay. We'll save Doctrine for last because I know that one's going to be juicy. Pride, welcome to the post-game interview. How are you going so far?
Pretty good. It's just a bit hard adjusting to like having no ping. So yeah,
Good though.
yeah, it's really good. Yeah.
How have you been finding it so far? Yeah, like you think you're playing well?
Not personally, but the team's playing well, so I'm just getting carried.
Ah, why do you say that? That's very. That's a bit. It makes my heart a little bit sad.
Nah, not really. I'm just like beefing.
Who are you? Who's the person you were looking forward to meeting the most when you came here today? Do you reckon?
Probably Piplin.
As he lived up to expectation.
He's exceeded them.
Exceeded expectations. Piplin 12 up there. He's so little.
Sorry?
He's so little.
Yeah, yeah.
Little left-handed wonder kid. All right. Very quickly, what question should I ask Doctrine first?
That's a hard one. Probably something generic about the game. Just get him comfortable, you know?
All right, we can do that. Coming up next, Doctrine of Envy. Excuse me, sir. You're on a post-game interview. I've been asked to ask you something generic and safe to start off this interview. That's what I've just been told. So, who's the worst person to play a pug with in ozfortress?
Can I pass?
No.
Wasteman.
Wow. I wasn't actually expecting you to answer that, I'll be completely honest. No, so, and how is it being the pug overlord of Australia? Like, it's a lot of power. Do you feel like you're the one to have the Infinity Gauntlet? Do you feel the responsibility?
The practice is good. So it's
Good. What do you wait, is that the practice? What are you practicing for?
Huh? Anything, really.
Like, this sounds like world domination. Sounds like you're going to be spreading your influence.
I guess.
How are you finding land so far?
Yeah, great. I love
Anyone come up and ask to be unbanned from Seal Pugs yet?
Not yet, but I'm happy to look at their profiles.
Is there anyone here who is banned from Seal Pugs?
I think Lex at the moment, but we're doing class ban, so I might let him back in if he.
He seems like a nice guy. Why'd you ban him?
Lex. Oh, he's just too good, actually.
Oh, that's a very wholesome reason. I was expecting something more inflammatory. There we go. I'm going to throw back to Mitch with whatever his plan is. Thank you very much for being a good sport. And actually, any shout-outs quickly?
My Highlander team. Yes.
And I'll shout out Liz, who's very uncomfortable as my camera woman right now. Back to you in the studio, frydog. You look like you're having a fucking blast. Yes?
Hello? Hey? Yeah. Alright. Are we going to a break?
We're being told that we have to send it to a break. So this is the natural transition from the casters to tell you guys that we're going for a break. When we come back, there'll be more TF2 games. But, yep. I think I'm going back to bed because it's now 7 a.m. and I need to sleep. Bye!
Bye.
Well done.